When should you turn your ghostwriting business from a simple side hustle to something full-time? I'm Nick Pavlidis. I made that switch in 2016. I got my first ghostwriting client in December of 2015. And less than 8 months later, I was able to hand in my notice and quit my job as a lawyer, and I have not looked back since. So how did I do it, and how did I know it was the right time? Well, I've seen other people make this transition in my program, Ghostwriter School, where I've directly helped hundreds of people get into ghostwriting, either as a side hustle or full-time, and thousands of others in my Facebook group and other content. And so what I encourage people to do is navigate 4 phases of ghostwriting. The first one is that side hustle, and stay in the side hustle as long as you can. A lot of people say, hey, get out. It took me 8 months from getting my first client. But it took me a little while to get my first client because I was still figuring all this stuff out. But when you start building so many referrals in your prospect list where you're stretched and you're uncomfortable because you have work to do, then I start encouraging people to think about that. Are you making at least half, if not more, of your day job income as a ghostwriter? If so, that's a good sign. Do you know how much money you're going to make 3 or 4 months from now because you have these long-term relationships? You have 3 or 4 clients who are going to be paying you for the next 4 months. Then you have a little bit more vision for your income. So has your income gotten up to a 50% or more of your day job income? Do you have some vision 3, 4, 5 months into the future that, yes, I am going to be making money? And then number 3, do you have a little bit of a rainy day fund saved up? So when you're just a part-time ghostwriter, I encourage you to not save as much of that money as you can, because that helps fill some gaps. So let's say you make $50,000 a year. Let's say you make $6,000 a month, and you are going to be ghostwriting, and you have vision that I'm going to be making $4,000 a month from ghostwriting. You have a $2,000 gap. But if you have $24,000 in the bank, that $24,000 covers that $2,000 gap for a full year. So you do have some vision that you're likely going to be able to make just as much money as you did with your day job by going full-time with your $4,000 plus your rainy day fund. And then that extra time that you have can close that gap. So those are the 3 big considerations. Of course, you want to take family matters into consideration. Do you have a plan for insurance, for health insurance? And can you cover all that? So you take those expenses. But if you have the volume of clients where you're making good money, you have the vision in the future where you can see that I know I'm going to be making money 3, 4 years from now, 4 months from now, and you have a little bit of a rainy day fund to help on some slower months, or if someone takes a little while to pay, you might be more close to going full time than you think.